Hidden within North America is a long-forgotten continent once ruled by a bizarre cast of dinosaurs, but only a handful of fossils have ever been found. It was a typically warm, humid day in the late Cretaceous period. A strange, pallid mass was floating in the cobalt-blue waters of a shallow sea above what is now New Jersey. It was a dead dinosaur. The bloated carcass of a monstrous 6.4-metre long, distant relative of Tyrannosaurus rex. With an athletic frame and jaws full of flesh-ripping teeth, Dryptosaurus aquilinguus looked remarkably like its cousin, but with a blood-curdling twist. On the ends of its stubby little arms were great, grasping hands, complete with an array of unwieldy 8-inch talons. Its fingers were meat hooks, its teeth like piercing daggers. This ancient beast could wrap its hands around you while it bit your head off. The peculiar dinosaur had staggered its final steps some weeks earlier, though this was just the beginning of its adventures. First, its body slipped into the local river, possibly after a flood, where it bobbed around, miraculously avoiding the attention of marauding crocodiles. Eventually, it was flushed out into an ancient inland sea. As the fallen giant decomposed, it sank to the bottom. There, its body parts would remain safely interred in their silty crypt for the next 67 million years. That was, until this peaceful sleep was interrupted by workers at the West Jersey Marl Company one summer's day in 1866. They had been digging up a seam of green muddy rock to sell as fertilizer, when they uncovered a jumble of suspiciously large bones. The fossils caught the attention of a young zoologist, Edward Drinker Cope, a dandyish character with a luxurious moustache who would go on to discover many of the most iconic dinosaurs in North America. He promptly identified the New Jersey remains, writing that they belonged to a totally new, gigantic, carnivorous dinosaurian. Other than this, it wasn't immediately clear just how special the find really was. Today, the remains of the Dryptosaurus are tucked away in a small drawer at the Academy of Natural Sciences, Pennsylvania. A neat arrangement of crumbling vertebrae, jaw fragments, occasional limb bones and teeth. But it turns out, these sparse artifacts aren't just all that's left of this single individual, nor are they simply the last physical evidence of its species. In fact, they're among the few surviving remnants of an entire continent, a forgotten land of strange dinosaurs most people have never heard of. How has this happened? And what was it like back there?